about 3 years now, and it would be very sad if they closed the park, because this park means a lot to me, and it's where I play for a long time now. I really don't want them to shut us down, because if they shut us down, we won't have any place to be. I would be really sad if they shut Riverbank down, because even though this is my second year, each year it gets better and better. One thing about this park is this is my second home. I'm here 5 days a week. If Riverbank shuts down, I would be really sad because it's really fun and I can meet new friends and just have fun.
Hi, my name is Isaac. I don't want Riverbank to close down, but all I have to say is that everyone has dreams and people at Riverbank make it happen. I feel like when I started here, no one really took this park, really, at least the hockey program, seriously. And we were kind of like the third wheel in a sense, because we had these tournaments that we always lost. And maybe 4 years back, we started to really get good. Lewis started to recruit people, and we had real coaches, and we started to train, and now we're real competitors.
You heard it from the hockey kids, and they're here, the rink is here, they're here for a program. They represent all the kids who come and play at Riverbank. And what we all feel here is a sense of family and a sense of community. And I think we all can look around and say that this is a real cross-section of New York. It's the United Nations of New York. We come from the neighborhoods on the west side, and we all find friends, and we make family when we come to Riverbank.
My name is Rosa Eugene. I am the chairperson of Aquatics for seniors. We need this park. What we're going to do, what's going to happen when you get our age? Where are you going? This park is ours. Yes. Do you hear it? We fight for it.
My name is Brian Byron. I was born here and raised in New York. I've been here 84 years. And for the last 10 years or so, I've been in Riverbank's pool 4 or 5 days a week, and I contribute that to my longevity.
My name is Wendy Hilliard. I'm a member of the Hall of Fame USA Gymnastics. First black to compete for the U.S. in rhythmic gymnastics, and I run my gymnastics program here at Riverbank. You know, every afternoon we have about 300 kids taking gymnastics here, lower cost. One of the athletes that started with my gymnastics foundation 7 years ago, and she lives right in Harlem, is on track to make the Olympic team in 2012. She's traveling the world. We have a cheerleading team that comes here 3 days a week, and those kids are winning awards in the tri-state area. People have to understand how important this facility is. I have a long background. I travel all over the world. I've been to like 10 Olympic Games. I know how to do youth sports. And having a facility is the key. Without a place for the kids to go, you can't have them follow their dreams. And that's what Riverbank is.
This park is situated on top of a sewage treatment plant that blocks 7 blocks of our waterfront from our community. Not only does it block the waterfront, the state and the city then use the space between the sewage treatment plant and the rest of our community for dumping all sorts of other things, like a big salt pile back here. Where are these legislators today? Hello? We're here. Hundreds of us. We're here in the hundreds. We want them to hear us. Where are they? They've got to be on top of this issue. They got to be fighting for this issue. So let me hear it, okay? If you want to cut the park, you've got to cut the crap.
For every dollar that New York State invests in its state parks, how many dollars are generated in revenue? $5. Yes, $5. So I really don't get the whole cutting state parks thing, because it's de-investing in the state. But when New York State thinks about cutting the state parks, this facility was a very, very specific promise
from the state to this community in exchange for building a waste treatment facility that we did not want. It is not okay for them to have made it smaller than it was supposed to be. It is not okay for their staffing to never have risen to the level that was promised. But it is really not okay for anybody to think about cutting what we've got now.
My name is Rivera. I work with State Senator Eric Schneiderman. I'm going to try my best to get this message to my boss so that he can talk to other legislators in Albany to not let this happen. We love this park. State Senator Eric Schneiderman loves this park. He's been a supporter for years, and he's going to try his best to not let this happen. We look forward to your phone calls. I expect my phone to be ringing off the hook for the next month from everyone in this room and all of your friends and neighbors to not let this happen. It's up to you, okay? If you have any questions, I'll bring the phone.
Riverbank has 58 plots in its community garden, which represents 58 households plus. And we all know that Riverbank sustains us in body and soul, and for some of us, that's literal. People feed themselves from Riverbank State Park, and it is a little oasis here where we've brought the country into the city. And it would be a shame if the hours are cut. Many of the gardeners who come before work or after work would not be able to have their plots. So count us in as those who are among the group who need to save Riverbank.
When we learned about this a couple of weeks ago, we got busy. And all the ones that you see here today, the hockey moms, the tennis, the swimmers, everybody pitched in, seniors. And you know what? The NAACP say you're not going to do it by yourself. We are here, and we are holding a meeting next week, okay? And Jeff Eden and Hazel Duke are on board. And we are going to deal with the state for giving us a promise that they are now deciding they shouldn't keep.
There was a commitment made to Riverbank State Park for building this sewage treatment facility right here. And now, we must make sure that they hold forward to that commitment.
This park has been under attack for many, many years. It was a debt that was owed to this community. It was a debt that was owed to this community. So now it's up to us to make sure that the community will reap all the benefits. Agitate, agitate, agitate. Say it again. Agitate, agitate, agitate. One more time.
But let me tell you, Riverbank's important. We have to have it. We have to save it for the children and for everyone. Thank you.
That, my friends and neighbors, is the future of America. That is the future that we are building here. And that is what we need our electeds to understand. They represent us. And we need this park open because of all those dreams you just heard expressed.